What's going on, man? We back with another video, dog. Before we do us anything else, all praise to the Most High. We got a good one today, bro. Y'all see the title back there. Y'all know I got something to say. You know I got something to You know me, gang. You know I got something to say. I ain't even about to play. Let's get right into it. ADAM22 gonna get knocked out by Jason Love without throwing a single punch. Oh my God. Hey, this dude a clown. Anyway, let's get right into it though. Oh.
All right, here we go. ADAM22.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. A grown ass goofy.
Welcome back to Vlad TV.
What's up, Vlad?
What's up, man? Well, we just saw each other in Miami.
Yes, we did.
I flew out to watch you fight Jason Love. I actually was one of the people that walked you into the ring, along with Lil Pump, who was doing Gucci Gang.
Every single person here is a L. You a L. You a old ass. You another grown ass goofy. You a grown ass goofy now. Where the hell Vlad at?
Yep.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Whack 100.
Whack 100 speaks for itself.
For some people.
My bad. What?
100.
Nightmare blunt rotation. For some people.
And I was right there ringside cheering you on, and things did not go very well.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Never. No. No way. Wait, no.
This ain't going long.
Oh, my God.
Hold on.
No.
He beating you just like he beat her. You know what I'm talking about?
Not at all. No.
Who did Jason Love beat worse? Who did he beat worse? Who? He beat her back in and beat your ass.
Okay, where should I start? Yeah, they offered me the fight.
Yep.
I was excited about the idea of like headlining an Aiden Ross event. Really didn't know what kind of fighter I would be in the boxing sense because I'd never boxed before.
Well, now we see you and you're trash. You are beyond trash. You are garbage. Can I fight Adam next? I want to fight Adam next. And then I would like to talk to Lena as well. Never mind.
What was the last fist fight you got into?
Never.
I think I had a little fist fight on Melrose in like 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a while. They offered me the fight. I threw out a dollar amount. We ended up working on an amount that to me was satisfactory.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing was satisfactory for that. You are. Oh my God, bro. No, my God. I'm gonna stop pausing the video, y'all.
You told me what the amount was, and it was a nice amount. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's a nice amount.
Yeah, no,
not nice enough.
You know, I was down. I go tell my girl right away.
That ain't your girl. Oh my God. Oh.
She's like deeply concerned immediately. She's like, you know he's huge, right? You know he's like.
Oh my God! I want to stop pausing the video, but I can't. You think she was talking about his height, man?
Immediately, she's like, you know he's huge, right? You know he's like all muscle, like he's a giant fucking dude. And I'm like, yeah, but who cares? You know, my initial thing was, I don't care if I lose. It's worth it from a publicity standpoint, from the amount of money they're paying me. I'm like, you don't think of it like a boxing match. Just think of it as like a long, drawn out Instagram skit. And she's like, yeah, but you could get knocked out. And I'm like,
just like she almost got knocked up. I'm sorry.
That's pretty unlikely.
No, I'm not.
Like, you know, my attitude was like, you know what? Like maybe I get a black eye, maybe I got a little bit of a sore neck or something, but it's not going to be that bad. And then I start training boxing with David Kaminsky in Tarzana at Kaminsky Boxing, and he starts to like really kind of gas me up, especially since he saw the footage of Jason Love training. And he sees this footage and he starts telling me, like, this guy doesn't know how to fight. Jason Love can't fight.
He can't.
If you fight him, you've got a really good chance. Like, bro, all you got to do is this, and this. He starts really going over the game plan with me.
He can't.
And I started to believe the hype. I started to feel like, you know what? You're right. This guy can't beat me. Like, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do this and that. I'm watching all these boxing matches and I'm seeing the power of the guard of like people who are really good at blocking and absorbing damage with their hands and then, you know, counterpunching, whatever. And I start to really believe that I like kind of had a chance or that I was going to be able to do this. And then I get in there and I got hit one time. You know, he hits me like, boom, right down the middle. My hands go like that. And that was pretty much the end of that story. He punched me a few more times and I went down, and then, you know, they stand us back up, get hit a few more times. And, you know, within that, I think it was 72 seconds, which is not really accurate because the amount of time that we were actually fighting might have been more like, you know, 40 seconds. But during that time, it became abundantly clear to me that he was the better boxer. So, yeah.
Did you throw a single punch?
No.
Not one.
No. I really feel like that. Like,
I feel like Adam got bullied so much as a child that his mental is like all types of messed up. Like, I feel like he gets satisfaction from being a loser. Like, does that make sense to y'all? Like, I feel like him being a loser and being embarrassed makes him feel good in a weird way, just as long as he got some money. I don't get it.
based on the conversations I've been having on the podcast, if I had thrown one punch,
Just one punch.
I
was rooting for that punch.
yeah, it would have like probably really changed the narrative if I had even been able to throw one or two punches or even just one strike that kind of hit him in the head. I feel like that would have changed the reviews that I've gotten from so many people.
Yeah.
Reactions to this.
No
But
one knows.
when I watch it back, I am kind of like, I don't really see where
Hey, you want to know what the sad part about it is? I don't care. Listen. I don't care about what he's saying. You want to know what the sad part about it is? They gonna have him and Jason Love and Lena gonna have a part 3. I'm telling you. It's gonna be a part 3. I didn't see part 1 or 2, but my homeboy said it was 2 parts. It's gonna be a part 3. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, the dude likes being embarrassed. I don't know what. I don't get it. He don't like having power. He's one of those guys. I don't understand it. Bro.
when I watch it back, I am
Tuesday
kind of
on,
like,
yeah.
I don't really see where I would have realistically been able to get a punch in because
It don't
I think
matter.
like the
Throw
one
one.
thing I wasn't prepared for when I watched it was for him to just come out and just very quickly just start swinging on me and not stop. Because I'm watching so many fights where dudes are really like kind of standing in front of each other and, you know, like just kind of allowing the fight to play out a bit more and able to kind of be a little bit more strategic. And he just kind of came out and just punched me a bunch of times. I think he really wanted to get it over with quickly because, you know, I had kind of like said in the previews and he later on said that he believed this, which is kind of funny because I was kind of trolling, but I said like, oh, my cardio's so good. If I could survive the first round, I think in the second and third round, I'm really going to be able to do some damage. That's bullshit. It's not like my cardio is actually.
Your cardio ain't better than his. Ask your wife. Anyway, look. No, he didn't want to get it over with quickly. He just wanted to whoop your ass. That was it. Point blank period. I'm gonna whoop his ass. Like I don't think you should keep on like. I think something's wrong with you up here, and like you should stop lying to yourself because that's not like if you know that a dude want to fight you and he can't fight and you can fight a little bit, ain't you gonna go show out and whoop it? Like, what you think I want to get this over quickly? I'm pretty sure he probably wanted them to keep the fight going so he could get a clean shot on your face. Like, what are you talking about? Like your white face.
Like, what am I talking about? I was just saying shit. But then when I heard him reacting to it when somebody interviewed him, he was kind of like, yeah, he was talking about how his cardio was real good, so I wanted to get the fight over real quick.
He lied.
And he did, you know, to be fair. He just kind of came out and just kept hitting me, and I didn't really have a chance to hit back. Like,
so he hit the whole marriage. He ain't just hit one person. He hit 2 people. Okay. He hit both sides of the marriage. All right.
when I think about it, if I was somebody who cared more about doing well as a boxer, I really should have probably started with somebody who was more realistic as an opponent, i.e. somebody who's maybe smaller, not as strong. You know, me and him it was a pretty bad mismatch in retrospect.
No, it's not. No, it was not. No, it's not. Man, your wife don't even like you like that no more because of him. What are you talking about, bro? That's the only fight that you should ever take in the rest of your life. You need to do a rematch. Do a rematch. I bet money you ain't gonna do a rematch. Do a rematch. Do a rematch. Do a rematch. Your wife got a part 2. Why you don't want to go get a part 2? Get a rematch. What's wrong with you? I can't stand people, man. Fucking. This shit. You know what? I'm gonna watch this one. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Well, it just seems like during your training, you didn't actually do any real world actual boxing.
So I did do some sparring, which, by the way, sparring and boxing training is like the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, because those 3 minutes, and I was training with this Russian dude who was like, you know, probably about my size or a little bit smaller than me, not as big as Jason Love, and he's like a professional fighter. So obviously he's going at 10, 20%. He's not fighting to his full strength. And even just that in the sparring, you know, I got hit a couple times in the head where I swear my neck was hurting for like a week.
You garbage!
Straight after that.
You got beat up a lot as a kid. I could tell you got beat up a lot because you just got a face that's real punchable. Like, I just want to hit you in the face. Like, if you really look at his face and look at his personality and look at some of the stuff he does, yeah, you were the type of dude that got swirlies as a kid. You got yeah. Like, you got real life bullied like the movies. Yeah. You got stapled to the top of the locker by your shirt. You got You got stuffed in the cubbies and you got stuffed in the laundry bin as a kid with all the dirty laundry after football practice. Yeah. You got stuffed in lockers and all that shit. Yeah. Look at his face. Like, you just look like.
I really kind of had that realization in the training of like, you really have not been hit a lot of times.
You can't fight
in your
at
life.
all.
Like,
You can't fight.
in high school,
You
sure.
can't fight.
And then,
See,
going to bars and stuff throughout my 20s and early 30s, for sure I got into some good fights. But, fighting in the streets just really does not prepare you for the whole boxing thing. Usually you fight in the streets, it gets broken up real quick, or it's 2-on-1, it's 3-on-1, or, the security jumps in and breaks it up.
There's wrestling involved.
Yeah, you drop to the ground, you're rolling around, you get them in a headlock, all this stuff. It's just like, that shit does not prepare you for boxing at all. And if anything, this whole process really makes me respect boxing so much more. And I watch it a lot more now. And like, I love UFC. I've always loved UFC. But, when I'm watching UFC and I see the way that they can just duck under a punch and immediately throw their punch and everything, and it's just like, when I watch it now, I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, there's no fucking way I'm ever going to be able to do that. I don't feel like my hand-eye coordination or reaction time are at all.
You are a nerd. You are a dork with money.
So
you are a
I've had
dork.
a few people mention like, oh, we should box. And it's like, I really just don't feel like it. Like, I really kind of took my eyes off the ball when it comes to podcasting too, with the training, just because, I'm working out 2-3 hours every day. And then I'm like going home, and kind of a lot of times I would go home and just pass out on the couch for 45 minutes and then like have to.
And that is when she go text Jason Love and go get up with him behind the camera when the camera's off every single day. That is not.
Going to work, and I did a Pac-Man Jones interview where I feel like I had got punched in the head very hard earlier that day, and I felt like I was not all there as a podcaster, just overall just really seems like, I'm glad I gave it a shot. It was really for the content more than anything, but I also think it was probably a grand opening, grand closing type thing. Like, I don't really think I have much.
Why you on part
two?
two? Do round two.
Well, yeah, I was right there.
Lena got round two. Lena did a round two. You mean to tell me that Lena is tougher than you? She went for a round two. You mean to tell me you ain't gonna go for a round two? You mean to tell me your wife tougher than you? Well, never mind.
Like, honestly, because you're my friend. I flew all the way cross country to watch this fight.
I feel bad for that. The fact that people came all the way down to Miami Or even my trainer, bro, like his mood changed so much after that fight. Like I could just tell that he was kind of bummed, and he denied it.
He wasn't bummed. He was disgusted with
He's
you.
like, no, you tried. You did what you could, you know. But
what was his assessment of your fight, your trainer? I got to hear this.
I don't know if we really even got into it that much.
No words had to be spoken at that point. Because
he's like
no post-fight pep talk.
He's a pretty serious, Russian guy, and so his
I am
whole.
very disappointed.
No, he don't got the cool accent like
He
that.
doesn't?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, all
Because
right.
he's Blueface's trainer too, so you'll see him on the ringside.
Oh, was he at the table with us with Blueface at the end?
Probably, yeah.
Okay,
His name's
right.
David Kaminsky, and he, I felt bad for him because like I immediately got the sense from him that he got paid, but he probably felt like the couple of weeks that he spent there, like actually, because in the lead up, you've got so much nerves, so much anxiety, and me and him are in the back for hours before the fight, like warming up, sparring,
Waste
doing
of time.
breathing exercises with me,
Waste
like
of
really
time.
like
Waste of
coaching me
time.
through everything that I need to be doing to go out there and put forth the best performance
Waste
that I
of
could,
time.
and then for it to end so abruptly, I felt horrible for him.
He was like, man, I wasted my time. I could have been home eating popcorn during all these training sessions. It would end up kind of the same way, probably.
And he's coached so many like elite fighters,
Right.
So many like promising amateur boxers. He's done this with Blueface, and Blueface has won the couple of fights that he's had so far. So for him to realize that he put all that time into coaching me, and for it to end that abruptly, like I really feel like I could have fought somebody who was like drastically smaller than Jason Love and still might have got my ass kicked.
Okay,
so
cool.
yeah,
At least,
man, I felt for him in that moment.
Okay, at least he's telling the truth.
Aren't you supposed to box some fat dude?
Look at it. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. Just look at him. Just look at him. Look at him. A grown ass goofy.
Nah.
Didn't you call out some guy to box recently?
Oh, King Pill. Yeah, that was a little bit more of a troll. I don't think I'm actually gonna fight King Pill.
Okay.
I feel like, but King Pill is an example of someone who I feel like he would probably whoop my ass in a boxing match, even though.
At least you are honest. You
lost
are
his
honest,
fight
grown ass
that,
goofy.
he had,
You are
but-
honest, grown ass goofy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It really kind of remotivated me to focus on things that I think I am talented at, like podcasting, and but the one good thing that came out of it was really realizing that I need to just get in shape in general. Like, I don't really plan on fighting again, but I'm like about 240 right now, and I'd really like to get to 190, which is like
A
the
grown
next
fat
weight
ass
class
goofy.
down, even though I actually don't really plan on fighting. But, I would just like to drop a lot more weight, and I've been like super serious about diet and exercise since then, taking all that a lot more seriously.
That is
'Cause
why
I
your
get-
wife likes to mess with other men. But that is also why you picked her, because you like to watch her mess with other men. So, I mean, I guess whatever works, man.
gained like 30 pounds after I got married, which was like 3 years ago. So consistently packing on 10 pounds per year, it just kind of catches up to you. And I went to the doctor a little while back, and they were like, you're not in like horrible health, but we're definitely seeing some stuff that is wrong with you now that wasn't wrong with you a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. I mean, back in August, I had a physical, and they took my blood test, and they said I was pre-diabetic. And that was it. I said, okay, I'm done. I'm losing weight. I stopped drinking fruit juice, started working out every day. And now I'm at like 200.
Yeah.
I went from like 220 to like 200 and did a blood test, no longer pre-diabetic. Didn't have to take any drugs or anything else like that.
A grown ass goofy.
And that's kind of the realization, is that me or you, before we got in shape or whatever, I feel like nobody would have really looked at us and thought that we were fat enough
we
to
were
be
never
having
fat,
health
yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
But you kind of realize, like, no, you really like need to be in pretty good shape in order to go through your 50s and 60s.
100%.
And that's the perversity of the whole fat body positivity movement that seems like it's really kind of in decline now with the advent of Ozempic and everything, is to have people like Lizzo out there, and props to her for losing a bunch of weight, but her coming out there and celebrating her body type, it's like, nah, you're gonna die. Like, you're unhealthy at this weight, and the idea that this is something that should be promoted is horrible.
Oh, no, I remember I had a tweet that went viral because there was that video of DJ Khaled opening up his fridge that was just filled with different types of ice cream.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh, look, a morbidly obese man showing the world how he stays morbidly obese.
Yeah.
I've literally stopped buying ice cream
Yeah.
because I just binge on it. Like Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia, my favorite flavor.
Yo, me too. I love
Yeah,
that.
that's the shit, ain't it?
My girl makes fun of me for
Goofies.
eating that
Oh my
because she
God,
eats
I've
all
been
these like
eating it.
high-end ice creams and stuff. I'm
that
like,
is the
I
best
love that
store-bought
flavor.
ice cream
Yes.
ever in the history of ice cream.
Yeah.
But if I have a carton of that late at night, I'm feeling the munchies, I'll end up eating like a whole carton or half a carton, and then that's like
1,000 calories.
1,000, 1,500 calories.
Which
yeah,
is-
so I just stopped buying it altogether because there was nothing good that came from it.
Yeah, that's half of the calories that somebody
whole
like you or
day.
me should have for the whole day.
The whole
And
day,
my
yeah.
only problem right now is that my daughter is selling Girl Scout cookies.
Y'all, you gotta.
So once in a while, I find myself reaching up into the cabinet and snatching a couple of those. But for the most part, yeah, not having snacks in the house is great because there's just no way in hell that I'm going to go get ice cream at 9 p.m. on a Monday night. But if it's in the fridge, it's a lot harder to say no to. But at this point, I feel like I've kind of got my self-control under control.
All right, bro. I done said everything I had. A grown ass goofy. I done said everything I had to say for this. I ain't. If anybody do whatever you want to do, man. To each their own. Whatever. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Eat fruits. Get money, and don't let nobody do nothing. Don't let nobody smash your girl and beat you up. I guess.